Welcome back, everybody, to Minecraft, played by me. Zisteau plays Minecraft, episode number 64. 2 to the 6th power. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Yeah, 2 to the 6th power. I can do some math in my head. Actually, I didn't do it in my head. I did it out loud. Today, we're going to hopefully, mostly, I'm going to say like 80% done with this project and door hinge. Oh, it's going to be so nice to finally mostly have this thing done. And it has been kind of a nightmare. There's a phrase, which I think I've heard it most often in regards to writing. It's called writing yourself into a corner. And basically what that is where you come up with some scenario in a story, and then when you get to a part where you have to write more, you realize there's no logical way to move forward with the story. You've written yourself into a corner. I think you can also design yourself into a corner where you try some things, and it's like, it's not going to work. You broke the Rubik's Cube. You threw it across the room. It shattered into little pieces. So this is the problem I've been having with this chamber. Let me tell you why. So I've been setting up 3 different sections of the room with things. So we got this panel thing with the reeds and the wood slabs, and then it's framed by stone, and then outside of the stone by cobblestone. And these are exactly the same in each of the 3 areas. That makes sense. The problem is that I decided to have each of these 3 sections be offset. Now, that's not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that the offset's different. So here, for instance, we go over, like, I don't know, like 8 blocks. When we go down, like 6, that's the offset. Over and down, 8 and 6. And then the next offset is like 3 and 1. So the offsets are totally different. So whenever we try to connect up something like this corner here to that up there, this connection is going to be different from that connection. So it's really hard. Like if you try to set up rules, like I'm going to have this column in between this, and then I'm going to have this, a bit of cobblestone sort of arching over bridge there. And then how do I create a rule that works for here that also works for there? It's really tricky. I think I'm close to fixing it. I decided instead of going with the column and arch idea to go with a more geometrical idea that would be easier to fudge, basically, once I try to connect that to that. And I've also been trying to figure out a way to light it because it's going to be real dark. So where does the glowstone work? I don't think it works right there where it's exposed. This cobblestone, it's kind of like it's wrapping around there, and if you put the cobblestone, or the glowstone rather, if you put it there, it sort of breaks up that wrapping feeling. Putting it here works nicely, gets it out of the wrapping section. But then once you get to the interaction between the offset, it's a big mess again, because you try to create the same thing on both sides, but then it's a mess. It's a mess. So that one doesn't work. I think this one is okay. And did I do it over here too? This one's okay as well. So they're in slightly different positions here. They're in the corner, so you still get the cobblestone textures on the edge. So you still, when you're looking at it, it still looks like it wraps, but you've got the glowstone and the light in the corners. And really, I think they're both probably fine. I'll probably put a piece of glowstone like maybe right there and right there as well. And either one of those will work. The only thing left to do is to figure out how this corner happens. And I think I'm going to make the ceiling panels. I think I'm going to make them mostly flat, and we'll eventually try to put some murals in here made out of colored I'm trying to say clay, but we don't have clay. Colored clay. We got colored wool, kind of like we did with the introduction entrance up there, where we had the 3 small pictures. We'll have 3 much bigger ones here, and so we'll have the lens, the arcology, and I guess the Seek the Beast base are the 3 biggest Minecraft bases that I can think of that I've made outside of this one. So we'll have those paintings on the ceiling, and they will be framed kind of like this. Again, I kind of got to figure out how it's going to work with this overlap, but once that's done, I can carve out this dirt guy on the bottom, which is going to be a little bit easier because it's mostly it'll be easier to just sort of carve out something and sort of fudge it by placing dirt where I don't want stone to show. For instance, I had to move this guy just a little bit. He was facing that way, but now he's facing that way. Not that big a difference. But yeah, okay. So I need to work on this, get it looking nice, and then show you what it looks like. Well, this is starting to look much nicer, much more organized. I do still have this problem of a big wall of cobblestone, but I think it actually won't be that big a deal once we start growing the trees in here. If you think about it, the trees are going to be obstructing all of that, so we want to be able to see it. There's the first framing where the first painting is going to go. Then the next one, and then the next one over there. I still have, let's see, there was one that I wasn't quite happy with. I haven't quite got around to fiddling with. Okay, maybe I did fiddle with it. No, this one? Or is it this one? Yeah, I think this one right here. Yeah, that one right there doesn't quite look right. But I've got a lot of the river done. I reworked the little water spout once again. So we got a little water spout providing river. So we need water sources if we're going to grow wheat down here, obviously, right? And I would like to hide most of those. We also need lighting. I don't have enough glowstone to just put it all over the place. I've used the majority of my glowstone now in these wall lights here. So what I think we're going to do... Oh, and I spiced up the bed of the little pond and the river a bit with sand and stone every now and then some gravel. So what I want to do, we can't get rid of the torches. I would at least like to organize them a bit. So let's see, we can have water, or we can have wheat 4 spaces from water. So let's say we have some water there. Okay, like so. We can cover it. If we do this treatment, we can see that there's water under there, but I think that's all right. It's not that big a deal. So what I want to do... Huh. You notice the little lighting changed. Oh, because it blocks the light. Right? Is that what happened? I think what I want to do... If I put a torch there, will that prevent wheat from growing? Is it going to interpret it as there being a block directly above it? Because of that torch is there? I'm not sure. I think I will place one to test that. I seem to remember issues with that, particularly with pumpkins. But I think we're going to try to organize the torches just to have them in little clusters like that. And then I'm going to come back and break that and do this. And break that. And do this. So it, I don't know, just a little bit more interesting looking. Some floating slab thing. Could I do something with fences there? Maybe I could put double slab there, fence there. That might be an idea too. If that floating torch thing doesn't quite work. But I think that'll be good. We'll be able to get rid of some of the torches. And I'm going to have to just basically, through trial and error, figure out what works with the lighting. It's really easy to trample crops in this patch, so basically once the wheat is grown, I won't be coming back here. I think I'm going to have to keep just a lot of torches around. Till we get farther into the game, we can start mass-producing, I think it's in 1.8, that we can mass-produce pumpkins for jack-o'-lanterns. That will change our lighting situation a lot. Maybe I will go ahead and just put 8 torches on the bottom. That does improve the lighting a lot. Yeah, okay, so we'll do something like that. So we're going to come down into here. Obviously, I can hide water sources under there like I've done. Want to get rid of that torch, though. So let's go and do this. There we go. We can get rid of the torch on this guy. I think it's probably okay. Oh, I guess I need to put I need to do that treatment here somehow. Guess I haven't done that, huh? Because this one is more on a hill than the other ones. Okay, I'll come back to you. Figure out what you need. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, I think it's in 1.8. Yeah, 1.8 that we can grow jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins. The farming update, I think. We can make... Do we get melons in that one? I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to look that up. But sooner or later when we can make the jack-o'-lanterns, we can grow them. We can get rid of a lot of the torches. Okay, so here I've obviously placed source blocks here, so it's not like we're trying to cascade water every 8 blocks down one level, but I think we want to go down at least one. So we should probably excavate just a bit. Like this right here is too high. So let's just do some real precision engineering here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Not very precision. Slightly too far apart there. 2 spaces between the TNT, not 3. Okay, yeah, but that's right. We got down to the right level. So if I want to repeat that, I would go like this. And then there. Kerblam! Whoa! Holy crap, that scared me. Okay, so the east wing of the base, the official tree farm and wheat farm, and nice cozy little pond and river. We're done. I am done with this. Well, okay, we're not totally done. I still have to do the murals on the ceilings, but that's going to happen another time. I'm going to consider that a totally different project altogether. But yeah, I consider this project finished. Well, except for the murals and except for the fact that I don't have enough seeds to actually plant everything. So over time, I'll have to come back and harvest the wheat, get more seeds, plant a little bit more. So it will take a while to fill out everything with wheat. I got rid of the grass entirely because last time I made a wheat farm and tried to make it all scenic, it got stomped on all the time by farm animals because they spawn on the grass. So yeah, we're just going to try to keep the farm animals out of here as much as possible. I mixed up these things with just simple double slab and torch just to try to, I don't know, keep it a little bit more visually interesting. And then we've got it cascading down this way. All the trees are planted. The rooftop here is just slightly too tall. We're getting the big trees still. But I think once I put the mural in there, hopefully that'll be okay. And if not, oh well, whatever. Okay, what else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, I've been taking the torches off of the pathways as well and putting them on the sides of the block. I've thought about changing all of these to slabs, so it would be darker, but nothing could spawn on these, so it wouldn't matter. But for video making purposes, it's just too dark without the torches lighting up things. So maybe once we get the brightness setting, we can take it off of Moody, which is what it's on now, until we get that slider. Maybe at that point we will do that. But until then, we really can't. In fact, I should probably even a little bit more right there. A little bit more torchy. Okay, let's, can I? Yep. Can I get down here without? Yes, I can. Oh, look at that. Yep, there's little water blocks and whatnot, source blocks, kind of hidden under the ground to keep the water or the dirt, soil irrigated. That kind of thing. I haven't quite done some of that here. I'll do that as I plant things. But yeah, I think it's going to be okay. The torches are a little bit better when they're organized like this. We'll replace this with jack-o'-lanterns in the fullness of time. But for now, it's okay. And that side, like the ending, is not finished at all. There's just normal blank wall. Yeah, so we can't actually... Or I'm not going to work on this for a while. This has been a lot of work. It's actually been a few days in real time. I delayed putting the video out because I wanted to finish this thing. I don't want to spend too many episodes on any one project, and it's been kind of dragging on. I need to like just bite down on I don't know what metaphor I'm even going for. I just need to finish it. That's all I'm trying to say. All right. So, what we need to do now, we need to go and put the roof on Door hinge. Okay, so I made a very narrow, dangerous pathway and a portal to get over there. Let's see how we do with RNG. It's made out of cobblestone. So yeah, this is what happens a lot of times. They will spawn on the other side, and you can build bridges. This is not safe. At a later date, I would like to make a covered tunnel with a rail line, and also one out to the piggy town. Now that we have a few places to go, I was kind of waiting until we had more places to go to do it. I think if we have 2 places to go, that's probably enough to at least get a start on some kind of nether hub rail system. See, yeah, they're on the other side. They don't even care. All right. Onwards to door hinge. And it is, oh, it's nighttime. Okay, let's see. We can sleep without being interrupted by the zombies. Come on, zombie. Oh, yeah, okay, this is what happens. Let's see if we can get through the night. Just no skeletons. Zombies are no problem. No skeletons, please. Come on. Roll those dice. Dang it. Okay, maybe we will wait through the night. What time is it? It's about midnight. We should be okay. So what we're going to do, it's kind of lit up anyway. We're going to put the roof on this guy, and we are going to put beds. I got one there and one there. We're going to put 2 beds up on the very tippy top. One thing I don't think I did before, I did not light the other portals. Or if I did, they went out somehow. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't because they're not lit. The middle, I'm going to keep hollow like that. There's a creeper. Okay, that's a dead creeper. So I guess I may as well put a little bit of a perimeter here. Yeah, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do kind of a similar thing here, up there, with the slabby doos. Let me grab that. How did I do it before? There was 1, 2, 3, so I wanted this one to be a little bit taller. And then I want the slabs just kind of making a ring around the Rosie. Do I have ladders? Yep. Like this. Okay, so I just get it started here. Nope. Not there. There. Okay, all finished. Piggy, do you have pork chops for me, Piggy? No pork chops. Okay, so I've finished the door hinge. I almost wanted to call it like the something, but it is a something. It is door hinge. More piggies. Get a sword job in your face. So I did try to put this kind of spiral staircase idea on the outside, and I gotta tell you, it looks really dumb. It does not look good. I'm gonna get rid of it, but I'm not sure how to get to the top. If we don't have that, let's see. Let's go ahead and plop this. We got to put the second bed up on the top. Then we'll be done, except for getting rid of the staircase. I'm not sure how we would get to the top. One thing we could do, we could have a fairly minimal stair thing just to get to this level. And then the beds, I don't know that I'm ever really going to use the beds. I mean, I don't need to be sleeping out here now that I'm done building it. So maybe we don't really need to be able to get up to the bed. But I'll show you what it looks like up here anyway. We got to plop down the bed. We could have them be... Here's something I hadn't thought about. I was going to put them like this. But let's look at the door design. Downstairs, it's kind of like a pinwheel, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have the beds be alternating. Bam. Okay, very nice. Man, that dead zone is really getting obnoxious. Did it get bigger? Huh. Might have to go check up on that. Okay, so that's it. We're done with this. I will take down the staircase later. I will come back and pick up this stuff and take down the torches, and then after that, we're just going to be done. There was a chicken in here just a minute ago. Don't know where he went. But there's door hinge in the mountains of... Mordor, which is above the... Oh yeah, we have to go back through the portal. Duh. Above the mines of Doria. I didn't say that particularly fast, but at least I got all the words right, I think. There is not really a good way to get around there. Okay, through the portal. Man, that is a noisy portal. Through the portal. Let's see if we can make it through here without getting... Oh, crap. Okay, they're on our side this time. They really don't see you unless they're... he's too far away. Okay, he's not going to shoot at us. We should be fine. Go through the portal. And then we finished 2 projects today. That's pretty good, I have to say. Finished more or less the tree farm. Finished more or less door hinge. I'm just going to say more or less for all the projects, because nothing is ever finished. Everything is always subject to revisions as we come across new blocks and that kind of stuff, or have new ideas, or want to build something else next to something. So nothing is ever permanent. Everything is in a constant state of flux. There's no stasis in this world. All right, let's go check out. I think it got bigger. Did it get bigger? It seems like from a distance it was bigger than I remember from when I came over here before. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, that definitely got bigger. This is right above the Patch Museum. Patch Museum is right under there. That's it right there. You can see the slabs of the Patch Museum. So it is spread pretty far. I'm not sure what to make of that, or how we might go about stopping it from happening. I don't know, maybe we need some kind of, what do you call it, like a, when you have a virus or you're afraid of a disease spreading, you get a vaccine. Yeah, we need a vaccine for whatever this is. Let's see, did it spread? Wow, all the way over there, and pretty far over there. That's pretty crazy. Seems to be centered around here, but we know that this doesn't do anything. So, I don't know. Not really. Huh. That sounds like an explosion, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it is.
What? No!